E20 Christmas special.
Welcome to the only place on YouTube where you could get bummed.
Oh, thank you very much. Welcome back to E20's own TV, people. Christmas edition, after hours. To my right is Lucas. Down there's Mitch on the Stellars. Can't handle his drink. Clive over the back there, and West Ham Online. West Ham Online is the most hated man at the minute. I'm going to be real.
You see my new logo, though?
I did see your new logo, mate, but you have been getting a lot of stick.
Christmas trees on there.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
I might have to burp on stream tonight, or I might get people in the comments going, "Oh, you're disgusting, Mitchell. Cancel him."
True.
Mute yourself like a normal human.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Mitch,
Exactly. I'm eating and muted. Easy.
Exactly.
Mitch, what I'm going to say, is what did you make of last night? Obviously, we'll talk about Christmas and everything and get into it later on, but last night, talk to me.
Pretty good, was it?
Nah, shit.
Mitch shares similar ideas to me, I think.
I think, honestly, I think almost everyone was to blame for last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, backroom staff, the whole team, besides from, obviously, I think the players have tried and done a bit well. I think everyone, besides from Koulias and Bowen, was to blame. Souček, how bad was Souček last night, by the way? He was so bad. I'm laughing because it was quite... I know loads of players were shit, but I was watching him and laughing at times because it was just disgusting.
It was bad, mate. It was bad. What about you, Clive, last night?
Well, I went to a pub in Shoreditch with my Scouse friend. So she had a great time. I, on the other hand, wanted to put my head through every beer that I had. Because, honestly, I mean, I knew when I saw the lineup, I was like, great, I'll honour at the back with Johnson. Like, this is going to go absolutely fantastic. And fantastic it went. I mean, I don't know where the defending was. Everyone's like, oh, but did you see Johnson's assist? Yeah, sorry, but the only person that would have fucking finished that is literally Jared Bowen, because he went from the left, cut into the right, then shot.
Yeah,
So hardly an assist. But yeah, anyways, really poor performance. Not impressed. But I think the players have to take accountability as well. Because, I mean, you can't... I don't know what the defending was. Like, everyone was just stepping back and they were just letting the players shoot. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
I thought Ben Johnson showed a good effort yesterday, but I thought his end product, and he gave the ball away so many times in possession.
That's what I mean. He's not good enough to be a starting player for us ever.
No, but I saw people give him sevens and stuff. That's a bit silly.
The assist.
Assist was good, but he gave the ball away a lot. But he had good effort, but that was about it, to be honest.
He's shit, mate. I'm not being funny. Since I've done this channel, Alfie's said never, never to him, and Mitch has always said no, not good enough. Yeah, he's just not good enough, Ben Johnson, at all. Obviously last night was bad. Alf, you had a lot of stick today, mate. You got a lot of messages in the morning, I did see. You got anything you want to add on from last night?
I'd like to say thank you for the messages. I greatly appreciate it. I will continue in that same manner. I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Welcome to the manor.
Merry Christmas. Put a smile on your face, as I advised everyone last night. We've got Christmas. We've got Friday tomorrow, which will be fantastic. We've got the 23rd. You've got Christmas. You've got Boxing Day. You've got New Year coming up. So put a smile on your face. I assume most of you have got your last day at work tomorrow. I'd also like to say, support the boys, because we're going to beat Man United on Saturday. I've sort of envisioned it, and I think it's going to happen.
I think we'll beat Man United.
We're going to have to do something.
There's a chance.
We beat Spurs, so why not?
Oh, Sam's on fire tonight. Shout out to Sam. West Ham Online's faults sounds great on mute. You know what I mean? Stay on mute.
You'll be receiving a knuckle sandwich, mate.
Oh, I know. I've got to be honest, last night was embarrassing, mate. I sort of floated around the sort of YouTube scene this morning, and everyone's going into one like a good one, and rightfully so, mate. It was fucking embarrassing, wasn't it? Let's be real. What about you, Lucas? Thoughts on everything from the last 24 hours?
Yeah, I mean, it sucked. I thought last night was a really good opportunity, especially when you take the whole season and the future into account. I don't think many people, or a lot of people realize, but the way I looked at it, I said it earlier to Mitch. We might see Liverpool again in Europa League, and theoretically, when you put that cup match and then potentially seeing Liverpool again, like why not just go for it in a cup match where they did play a weekend side, they didn't have Salah, they have a very good B team, but if we played Arsenal, I think we definitely did have a chance, but I don't know. It just sucks. But this is what happens after you win silverware. You want more. So I don't know. I just thought we let a good opportunity slip last night, and it's unfortunate, but we keep trucking on. And I thought last night I really could give a shit less about United on Saturday. Honestly, I would have much rather rotated against them than the other night. But it is what it is. I'm just an armchair manager. I'm an armchair pundit.
Yeah, I had that at all. I'm going to be honest. Manchester United on the weekend is massive now. It becomes a massive game. Obviously, we'll talk about it and we'll talk about Christmas and family and life and everything. For me, on Saturday, if Wes doesn't win that game, he's massively in the firing line because he just give away a possible cup to try and beat a Man United for 3 points. Mitch, are you going Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you reckon Saturday?
I reckon 2-1 to West Ham.
That's what I think at all.
I think defensively will be not too bad, purely because I think Man United in front of goal and creating chances recently, they've been pretty poor themselves.
Yeah.
And I just think we'll concede a goal. I think because we'll be scared of the fact that it's Man United and we'll make a mistake or an error. But I do think we'll win. I'm quite confident. I think they've got a lot of injuries at the moment, which does help. We've basically got a fully fit squad. All we have, really.
Yeah.
Huh? What's that noise?
It's just Alfie because you just seen that comment. Go on, carry on.
Oh.
Alfie's on one tonight.
But I'm quite confident. Confident. Oh, Dallo's banned, isn't he? Pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Guire hurt.
Yeah.
The midfield don't scare me. The attack don't scare me. The defence is very mid-table-ish. Yeah, I think we've got a real good chance at home. We've been pretty good recently, so yeah.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. I don't know why. I just think West Ham might turn up. I'm going to get to this from Sam. Shout out to Sam. What did you make of his interview after, where he sort of snapped at the sort of journalist? And also, I'm going to say something today also about Moyes. Today's interview was fucking disgusting, if I'm being honest.
How? Today's interview, he was bang on the money.
Today's interview, he was bad, bruv.
What
I didn't hear any of it.
Right. Like when the guy said, "Oh, what you doing for Christmas?" and he's like, "Oh, it's got nothing to do with you, mate."
I didn't see that bit. That isn't great.
Yeah, it's got like because what it is, West Ham ain't got a traditional Boxing Day game there, have they? West Ham don't play till the 28th. So the journalist was just asking him and basically turned around and said, well, what's your plans now? Because you ain't got a game on Christmas. You ain't got to come into sort of the training ground on Christmas Day. And Moyes snapped at him like a good one, mate. I thought it was so rude and disrespectful. It really was.
Yeah, that ain't great.
What did you make of him last night, Alf, for that interview?
I thought his comments last night were incorrect. I thought they were a little bit abrupt, and I disagreed with them. I thought what he said, I can't remember. There was one comment where he said Liverpool. I can't remember.
Liverpool are too. They're too good, basically, and that we wouldn't beat them. If we can't beat them, we might as well just say we can never win an FA Cup. We can never win the League Cup. We'll never win Europa League. In fact, we'll never win anything. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what I take from that.
I'm hoping from those comments he means with the team that he had, but I don't know. But I will say that comment was really poor, and I disagreed with him, which I said on Twitter today, but people will ignore that. But I thought his pre-match presser this morning or this afternoon, 12 o'clock, whenever it was, I thought I agreed with everything he said in that one.
I don't know. What did you make of it, Lucas, his interview last night?
Sorry, I just seen a hilarious Tom Skinner tweet. Like literally, look at this guy. Shout out to him, but
what's the caption?
He says, "Good night, you lovely lot. I'm gonna go to sleep. Last day of work tomorrow before Christmas, and I need to put my phone down before I buy something stupid or tweet something stupid. Thank you all for being the best followers ever. You're legends. Night, night. Love you all. Bosh."
He was having pie and mash at was it Eastbrook in Dagenham the
I'm
other
sorry.
week.
That
And,
video, that video with him and Laz the other day too was so funny.
I know.
Come on, you Irons. Bye.
What? Eastbrook Secondary School.
Yeah, Joey Eastbrook Secondary School is in Dagenham. There's a pie and mash shop next door to it. And I messaged him. I messaged Tom Skinner and I said to him, I said, "You're in Eastbrook, ain't you? In the Eastbrook Fee?" He went, "Yeah." I just know the place. Obviously, I've been there a few times before, and obviously it's local to me, innit? So, yeah, shout out to Tom Skinner, mate.
Rate
He's
Strand right now. Rate it.
he's
Why has
doing-
he not come on E20 yet? I don't know.
I don't know, mate. Fucking busy man, mate. Every time I see him, he's either in the marketplace or he's in Dino's or he's fucking on Sky Sports or Talk Sport. You know what I mean? He's fucking everywhere.
I'll tell you the answer. E20 needs to go to Dino's and he'll be there. And then he's got no choice but to be on.
Bye.
I know, that is true, mate. Do you know what time he's there in the fucking morning, though? He's there like 5 o'clock in the morning, mate. I'm like, bruv,
Yeah,
I like you,
have a long
Tom.
night out. A long night out. Easy.
Yeah.
What was
fucking-
sorry? What was the original question you asked me?
The interview last night. What do you
Oh,
make of it?
I didn't see it yet. I haven't listened to it, but I've heard people's opinions, but I really
Yeah.
don't have anything to say until I hear it. But apparently he blamed some of the players, which if he did, that's absolutely correct because they're a disgrace, especially a certain 4 or 5 that
Right.
got rotated in. Don't get me wrong, I get it. Like if you don't play a lot and you're all of a sudden asked to put in a great performance, that is a tall task, but there's a certain way to go about it and a certain way to do your job. And they were just absolutely crap. And I agree with the testaments of last night that people who think we have a great squad, they're smoking meth, in my opinion. We have a very good 11 that, in my opinion, can compete with almost anyone in the world. But after that, the amount of dead weight we have is like having to rotate. I don't know, but the squad stinks. I hope January is decent to us. And
Yeah, I agree, mate. I absolutely agree.
Oh shit!
He's just like, I don't know with Moyes. I'm going to talk about something positive, though, yeah? Something a bit more positive. Obviously, last night was shit. Don't get me wrong. But let's talk about this year as a whole. We might as well, yeah? It's been a good year for West Ham. Let's be honest. I know people might not like to hear that, but winning that trophy in Prague, all 3 of you lads were there. Alfie was in fucking Ayia Napa or Greece or somewhere, wherever he was, or Cyprus, right? Let's be honest. This year's been a great year for West Ham.
oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Alfie was getting a different kind of trophy.
Yeah.
It certainly was. What you saying about it, Mitch? Because you was there in Prague.
You look emotional,
Yeah.
mate. I'm with you.
Yeah. No. I was just thinking about the Liverpool game still, to be honest. It was good. Like, it was a brilliant experience. I would have loved to have been at the game,
Yeah.
but being in Prague was still special nonetheless. And me and Lucas had a very good venue to spend our time at.
Yeah.
I'll never forget
Yeah.
You look
Lucas
emotional, mate. I'm with you.
smashing his phone. No, it was brilliant. It was a really good experience, and
West Ham civilians in the club. It was absolute scenes.
Yeah, I know, man. No.
whatever comes of Moyes, whether he leaves at the end of the season or whether he gets sacked in a few months' time or whatever, I'll always remember that and I'll always be thankful for that. But all good things do come to an end, and I would like to see Moyes sacked at the end of the season, or leave rather, who just go.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. For me, he should go. The only problem is he's being hounded out, which is not nice. I'm going to be honest. Even though last night he fucking deserves every bit of it. The problem is you got, like I said it earlier on to Henry. You get an Arsenal situation there where like Arsenal fans fucking loved Wenger. Some Arsenal fans despise Wenger, and they.
I don't think you can compare it to Arsenal. I mean,
But-
Wenger was there for 20 years.
I understand that, but right, you've got to look at it as in the circumstances. Yeah, I get what you're saying. The longevity of Wenger's a lot more. I agree with you on that. But what Moyes has done in a short space of time, and the split in the fan base, it's one of the worst splits I've ever seen in the fan base. I've never seen a fan base like this. But what about you, Clive? You was in Prague. You was there that night.
I was indeed. Yeah, I mean, very happy memories. And then, within 24 hours, David Sullivan's already trying to sell Declan Rice on
Says it all,
Talk
yeah.
Sports. So, yeah, look, it's been a mixed bag this year, that's for sure. Because we've had some very good highs and very, very sour lows. Obviously, started the year with a relegation battle, whilst running for Europe, and then obviously getting a European trophy, keeping our Premier League status, being key things. Then selling Rice, which is a bit of a low, and then signing a few good players, and then starting off the season in pretty good nick. I mean, our league performance is a lot better, but obviously last night is a bit of a downer.
Yeah.
Lucas, your hair looks so good tonight, so silky.
You should have just heard the belch I just let out.
Wish I did.
Fair enough. Lucas, what about you this year as a whole, West Ham?
Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, of like some recent events haven't been so great, but like when you look back throughout the whole year, I mean, us winning the trophy, I mean, it means everything. Someone oddly enough asked me the other day during the watch along if I didn't support West Ham, like who I'd support, and I thought it was just, I wouldn't say it was a strange question because I don't know if they were like genuinely curious or not, but like I don't know.
Liverpool.
I feel like some people, and I don't expect people to get it, but like there's really no like other way around it. Like if I didn't support West Ham, I wouldn't support anyone. Like,
yeah,
do I like some clubs? Like, yeah, but I wouldn't support them. I mean, West Ham is who I am. So us winning a trophy and being able to be there, I should have been at the match, but some things happened, which is all right because again, I got to spend it with Mitch in a fucking Czechoslovakian nightclub with almost 2,000 people. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was one of the best things that I've gotten to witness. And yeah, I mean, to me, again, even though I'm not English or whatever, it means everything to me. It goes there, the Steelers winning the Super Bowl, which twice in my time, and it was just as good as it was just as good as that, if not better, in my opinion, because of who we are, what we've been through, circumstances going through. But yeah, it was fantastic. And the only thing that sucks about it is that now there's expectation. And before that, with West Ham, one of the beauties was like not really having expectation. We just kind of go out there, have it, and whatever happens, happens. But now, I just said I don't like it, but I do like it at the same time. Now we do kind of have targets, goals we want to achieve, and with that comes great responsibility. And but overall, it was a great year, and I don't give an absolute rat's ass if we finish 14th. We won a trophy.
Shout out to Wayne. Great comment. You're as good as English to us, fella. I'm going to say something on this, yeah, because obviously Lucas gets a lot of stick for being an American supporter of West Ham. And the thing is with me,
Keep it coming.
Yeah, I don't discriminate from no one. If you're claret and blue, I don't give a fuck where you're from. I really don't. And I think I like it that there's different fans from all around the world. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone is based in Kent and Essex, as a West Ham fan. And listen, many years ago, I was very naive to that. Before I started YouTube, I always thought there was never many fans other than people locally, yeah? And as you start to do the YouTube game, get out and start seeing different things, you understand that West Ham is a massive club. For me, to say my bit on Prague, it's one of the best moments of my life, yeah? I cried my heart and soul out on this channel.
Like a pussy.
I did, fuck it, but I don't care though, Mitch. I really don't give a fuck.
Run the rhythm again.
Because I've felt fucking pain of relegation too many times, yeah, and all that emotion just come out of me when I see that. Because like Clive, I know this. 03 when we got relegated, in 2010 when we got
They're
relegated.
that old.
Mate, I'm bare old, bruv.
Clive.
Clive's a few
Actually, no. I mean,
years.
to be fair, Clive's a year older than me, so 03, he was definitely old enough to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I
you would
remember.
have been 8.
Trust me.
You would have been 8 or 9,
mate.
right?
I remember. Yeah. I remember watching on Sky Sports. I remember watching. What was it? Birmingham City versus
2-2.
West Ham United. 2-2 live on telly, and at the same time throughout the whole game, getting the whole relegation table, and
Yeah.
it would just be typical West Ham to get the highest amount of points that anyone's ever got, and still get relegated with those points.
And Mitch,
Yeah.
thank you for the hair comment. Much appreciated, man.
I agree. I'm going to be honest, and that's for me to sort of round up on that before we talk about Christmas and everything, and get questions from people in the chat. I think we've got to appreciate the trophy. Like, I do see people saying that it's a piece of piss trophy, that anyone could have won it, but we haven't won fuck all in 43 years until that moment. And listen, the 7th of June, 2023 stays with me to the day I die. To the day I go, I always remember that moment when West Ham won a trophy. Yeah, and if West Ham go on to win many other trophies, I will still remember it, but I won't remember it as much.
And that's why yesterday actually really pissed me off, to be honest with you, because it was such a golden opportunity, and because of how we are a club and what we've gone through. Like, I'm the type of person where I would have dropped almost everything. Like, as some of you know, I do freelance work. I don't work 40 hours a week. I do what I do. I get paid well enough to be able to freelance. I would have dropped everything. I don't care what it was. I would have dropped everything if we went to Wembley. I would have paid whatever.
The hardest team left in that Carabao Cup was literally Liverpool, because Chelsea are Chelsea, and then
Fulham.
Everyone else. I mean, Fulham, all right, they did us, but they did us during the flu. And then, I mean, they scraped through Everton, and then obviously there was Middlesbrough. Like, everyone's defeatable, especially Chelsea at the moment, and Liverpool, in my opinion, was the hardest team to face, even though they had loads of injuries.
But again, that's why I'm saying, like, that's why yesterday really, it did get to me. I probably didn't show it enough, but like, it did get to me because, like I said, we don't get opportunities like this enough. And to me, I even said yesterday, whoever wins this match is winning the League Cup, in my opinion. And like I said, I would have literally dropped everything in my life.
I made that same comment as well.
Or one or two things. I would have dropped everything. I would have paid whatever to go to Wembley.
So, and that's what I love. This is what ever since I've done this channel, I've always said I want people who are just for the club through thick and thin. Yeah. And like, when you say that fucking brings tears to my eyes, bruv, because like, you would drop literally your whole life to go and follow West Ham. Like, you travel over land and sea. Yeah, I mean, and to me, that's special. Yeah,
I stayed a night in Liverpool last year, for God's sake.
I know, but that's fucking yeah. I know what you're saying, but like, you don't get enough credit. I'll be real. Like, as a fan, you don't get enough credit.
I completely agree.
I thought Mitch was about to just show his moon to us.
I know.
No, don't be silly.
Yeah, all right, Mitch. Fuck's sake. Right, Alf, what do you want to say about Prague?
Well, I thought Prague was pretty good, to be fair. I enjoyed it. Watched the game in a bar.
Weather was probably fantastic as well.
There were some West Ham fans there.
Weather was screaming as, wasn't it?
And there were English fans there as well. They didn't want West Ham to win, so when we scored the win, I turned around, gave them a bit of stick, as you do. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. You know, some fans have, used the trophy win as a stick to bash Moyes with, which is okay. That's their approach. It's not okay, but I thought it was brilliant.
This was Alfie in the clubs.
Yeah,
during his time, and he was like, "Did you know I'm West Ham?"
They keep blaming Moyes, but it's not really Moyes' fault. The players.
I did have my West Ham kit on as well, which was even better for the rest of the evening because I was just. Oh, it was great.
Was you a full kit wanker, Alf? Was you? Was you like?
No, I didn't go that bad.
Do you know what I mean?
I had my shirt off by the end of that night.
I can imagine Alf in the club, mate, talking to some bird saying, "Do you know who I am? I'm WestHamOnline." And bird said, "Yeah, you're a white prick, mate." Honestly, you know what I mean?
I was so close to chundering when we scored the first goal.
Yeah.
Do you remember? because the smell of beer and BO just hit me in a woof. In a woof. I was celebrating, and as I was going all over the shop, and it really nearly came out.
The floor was dirty and slippery as all hell.
I was going to do
Some
that.
things got binned after that night.
Epic. I was going to get Moyes on the back of my West Ham kit, but I thought that'd be a step too far. I did think about it.
Moyes with the number 69 at the back. That's what it would have been.
Moyes 23 for the year Moyes or the year of how long it took us to win a trophy.
You gotta get one of those. You gotta get one of those 8 kits. We ate Moyes outers.
Yeah.
I must admit, I can just imagine Alpha's fucking kit and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I
just
don't
get
know.
Moyes in on the back of a kit. That'd be jokes.
Alfie would get beaten up, mate. Trust me. Like, our Alfie hasn't had a slap yet. I don't know. He's dodging everything. But it is what it is.
Taze has got his face out, and nothing happens to him. So it's just people on the internet.
So does that mean Alfie is thinking about getting his face out? Or?
No,
Alfie, it's the Christmas special. It's time to do it.
I am not doing that. Especially if the mood was positive, I'd consider it. Especially not after yesterday, the amount of messages I got.
Alfie, mate, you'd have a hit squad after you, mate.
I could never take a picture with Alfie because if I were to put it anywhere, I'd have to literally put a black bar over.
I know what you do. You have to get a little emoji and put it in front of his face. You know what I mean? So imagine us on a fucking night out.
People would know his height.
Yeah, like what the people used to do in year 8. Do you remember? Oh no, you're too old for that. Yeah, Mitch will remember when people were young, they put emoji over their face, and then people would comment, "Oh, you look like eye emojis. Oh, that looks brilliant." They've got an emoji over their face. You can't even see them. They're just doing a wheelie with an emoji on their face.
Yeah, one hand down their pants.
Yeah.
I know, mate. I know. Listen, I'm going to be straight. I just think this year's been a bit of a mixed bag year. Obviously, I don't like how it's gone now. I'll be real. Like, I think with the sort of split in the fan base and everything, it's not good, but that will come to an end.
I think it's been a great year. I've loved it. I really have. And I would like to send a message to everyone in the chat.
Go ahead.
Things are never as bad as they seem. Oh, sorry. Things are never as good as they seem. But they're also never as bad as they seem.
I think Confucius said that one time, if I recall.
Confucius.
Yeah. Fucking Alfie.
Did he say True Hammer?
No. Yeah,
that's not me. That's not me. I can't.
True Hammer was on yesterday, mate. He's not on today.
He's saying that Lucas is a true hammer for refusing.
There's only one.
Support a team. Well, it is West Ham. You don't pick West Ham. West Ham picks you, mate. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, you're either bought into it like I was and made to support them. Otherwise, you're going to get disowned, or you just become a fan. Like, the problem is with nowadays is people think we're entitled to go out and win everything, and we're fucking not. Do you know what I mean? We're a good side. Don't get me wrong, to a point, but I think people do overhype us a little bit. Yeah, I want us to win everything, but I've got to be realistic. We ain't going to win everything. So, it's not me being negative. It's just me being honest and real.
Yeah, well said.
So,
But at the same time, I completely agree with you, and I'm the same. I've got to be realistic. But we play in a stadium which I can only accept if we are doing well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're in a terrible stadium, one of the worst football stadiums I've ever been in. And we've gone from Upton Park, in my opinion, one of the best I've ever seen and been to.
Mate, that's why
I can only take that move if we are doing well. Do you know what I mean? We have to do well for that to be worth it.
Bang on.
Mate, that's why so obviously the past 2 years I've been going to England now, and it does speak a lot when, from me as an American, that when I plan my trip, I don't plan around I can't wait to go to the London Stadium. I want away days. And I'll pay whatever to go to an away day. Haven't yet had to pay any serious money, but the London Stadium is an absolute shithole, and it is what it is. And like Mitch said, he's bang on.
It's good on European nights.
Some I would say, like Anderlecht, that was absolutely insane that night.
Was you there, Lucas, with me?
Yes.
Then and the guy's got his belt out.
Yeah.
Was that you? I didn't remember if I was you that
but
night.
like Mitch said, I'm willing to accept the London Stadium under 2 conditions: 1, European nights, or 2, somehow they miraculously rebuff the stadium. We get the seats get closer. We square it off a bit because let's be honest, if you can square off any stadium and get closer to the pitch, the atmosphere will increase tenfold because you're literally right on the pitch. You're right near the players. But until that happens, I mean, the London Stadium forever is going to be almost a soulless pit. Like, it's never a good look when, like, Mitch is a bit fortunate. He sits in one of the very few sections in the stadium. Everyone stands up. People are singing. People are yelling. And, like, that's just not a good look at all. So, yeah, it says a lot coming from me, in my opinion, that, like, when I plan my trips, I don't give a shit who we're playing at home. I'm looking at away days.
What would you rate it out of 10 this year as a whole?
10.
All around, including Europe as well?
Everything from January the 1st last year.
Including your personal life as well.
I'll let you
No,
go
just
first.
purely West Ham. Purely West Ham.
Alf, what are you on, bro? Fair enough.
Well, I mean, he wasn't there in Prague. He was too busy chatting up the ladies.
He's chatting up a bird that
That's
didn't
why.
message him back.
Okay.
I was screaming at the TV. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, fuck it, you was. Was it on? Was the TV on? Like me. Right, Clive, what about you? Right,
Yeah,
start with you.
I mean, winning a trophy, you'd think I'd go 10 out of 10, but like I think if you look at the league form, especially from last season and everything, you have to bring it a little bit lower. I'd probably say an 8 out of 10 because it's been a successful season in the sense of, calendar year, because we've won a trophy. When do we ever win a trophy? So you've got to give it a high number regardless of what the league form is, but an 8, it's been good.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, we did, like, there was pain in the achievements. Like, we did have to go through a bit to get to that finish line and really enjoy that night.
Nothing worth having comes easy.
Exactly. 1,000%. Great testament that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would go through that 100,000 times again just to relive that feeling.
I think for me, I'll go next. When you go out and you sign Danny Ings at the start of the window, and then and you think, fucking hell, right, what's going on here?
We didn't say rate the transfer window. We
Right,
said rate the year.
I'm rating it as a whole, yeah?
Mate, that's emotional damage, Danny Ings coming in.
That is emotional damage. I'm not going to lie. And then you go through...
And then we signed Danny Ings, and then what did he do? He scored 2 against Nottingham Forest. So then
we won 2
life
trophies
peaked.
in 2023.
Your life peaked.
True. That's what Alfie's saying. I'm just going to say this,
Me and Mitch were there for the other trophy win.
Right.
Both got a bit emotional in your way. And
Oh, yeah.
When you sign Danny Ings and then you go through the hell of that sort of Premier League season and then get to the bliss and heaven of basically Prague. Because let's be honest, when we got to Prague, I was nervous on that final day. But I really was, because West Ham was not favourites. I keep seeing people say, we was favourites to win it. On that day, Fiorentina were favourites to win it because they was outscoring teams. They had just lost to Inter Milan.
They'd only lost 2 games.
They were on
January
fire.
It was something ridiculous, and they got to the Coppa Italia final, which they lost.
Yeah,
they were having an insane second half of the season.
Yeah,
I didn't have a clue.
Yeah, and I'm going to be straight. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I agree with what Clive said. I think the season as a whole, the year as a whole, has been good. Right, it could be better, but it could be a lot worse. So 8 out of 10. What do you say, Mitch?
I'll give it a 7.5.
Jeez, you and your decimals.
Why?
Because I think the atmosphere around the club in terms of the fans as well has been really negative and poor. Besides from those that bracket of say 2-3 months around the European final on either side, it's been pretty shit. Like in terms of away days, my away days have been poor. Even though we won both of them, they were just quite. I mean, Burnley away I enjoyed, but not because of the actual game itself, but because the away day was good. But the atmosphere was absolutely shocking at Burnley away.
Just wait till Newcastle away.
It was good at Fulham away.
There feels like there's just no. I'll tell you what. This year as a whole, especially this season, it's just felt like a lot of the match going fans just don't care, and they're not like they don't really care if well, they don't care, but just kind of have given up almost, like really getting behind the team. Like no one cares to get behind the team. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like this year.
Do you feel like they're going through the motions, Mitch, to a point? Just like turning up like a chore?
A bit. And that, I don't want, I said when I was talking to you the other week about David Moyes and whether he should stay or not, I think just to benefit the club as a whole as well, it would really benefit like the fan base if Moyes got sacked, because it would just refresh the kind of atmosphere. Everyone, there would be another buzz again.
It'd refresh it for about 2 weeks until you.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
It probably would. It obviously depends on the manager we get. But yeah, of course, and I completely understand that. But the thought of it is just, it's quite nice to think of us possibly getting a good manager after Moyes goes. And if we keep the squad we've got.
That's one of those things where I can see both sides of the coin, because, like, again, some people really don't care about the results. They want a good match day. They want to go there. I think it's
a very entitled opinion to think we're going to get a very good manager.
No, I agree with as well. But what I'm saying is, like,
I agree.
I get it where people like Moyes sucks the joy out of him a bit, because let's be honest, the football is not the most attractive. And again, that's up to them. That's up to them. I don't see it that way personally. But some people, again, they're not in it for like the results. That's not like their main goal when they go to West Ham, which for me, I think is just a little bit weird. But I can see it from both sides of the coin. But you get rid of Moyes, like, okay, the fans and whoever who wanted him out, they're happy. They're ready to go to West Ham. They're ready to have it on a Saturday at London Stadium, the shithole, soulless place it is. But then, what if the results don't go our way?
I can see.
Me personally, I'd rather the results go our way, because winning or having a good result does make me happy. Obviously, no one likes losing. Only a very few people, like, if we lose, they're like, oh, hopefully this leads to something. I don't see it that way.
But do you know what the difficulty is? We don't have the squad depth, which I've said for so long. We don't have the good average age. We've got the second oldest average age in the Premier League, stuff like that. And it's like, it's not going to be an overnight job. And in actual fact, this is where I do feel sorry for Moyes. It's like, well, I say for Moyes, in actual fact, even for the fan base, because it's like, without knowing the security of who the next manager is going to be or whether the manager is going to continue, we can't prepare for a future. Like in January, we're talking about signing players because we need players, but who are we signing them for?
And
like
you said,
for Moyes? Are we signing them for someone else?
And like you said,
someone else? Will it work?
Like you said, who says we get a brilliant manager after Moyes? Like
that.
Like, and we can't be entitled to that, because I've said 1,000 times over, like, is Moyes' style of play the most attractive or easy on the eye? No, but like, if you would be happy to sack Moyes and we bring in like Benitez or some crap like that,
and that's the fear I have.
With the ownership we have right now, that is exactly what I fear. Is that I
don't trust this fucking owner as far as I can
because like I said,
I mean, I'll tell you what happened. Jack Sullivan, the kid, will end up being the next manager. That's what will happen.
To be better,
I really think we could look at Will Steele in the summer. I really do.
Than Benitez, Jack Sullivan.
I got a feeling I know it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be Will Steele. Someone mentioned it. Someone mentioned it the other day. If who was the ex-Wolves manager? Is it Lopetegui?
Lopetegui,
yeah. I think
that's not an upgrade.
It ain't an upgrade for me, because I just think that's another Pellegrini reboot,
yeah.
It would not surprise me in the slightest if he goes for him because of his CV.
And to be fair,
but is his CV actually that good?
No,
realistically,
he's been all right at other clubs. Seville, he was decent. He won trophies there.
Well, all right, no, but like, think about it. He lasted how long at Real Madrid? About 2 weeks. He lasted how long at Spain? What did he do? He messed up Spain during their prime era, didn't he?
Yeah.
As a manager, I'm just looking at what he's won. Right, he's won in the Europa League with Sevilla. Other than that, he's not won a thing. Real Madrid Super Cup runner-up, Sevilla Super Cup runner-up. That's it.
And the thing is with that, right?
Is he that good?
The thing with that, on the other side of the coin, I would totally get it if Moyes goes, we bring in Will Still. Everyone knows the story of Will Still. We've heard it a million times.
Yeah.
We'll get behind him a little bit extra because he supports West Ham. He's a West Ham boy. We get that. But like I can't remember if Alfie or Clive said it, but how long can that last if you're not getting the results?
It won't last.
And it won't. And everyone's got this sorry, Alfie. Everyone's got this whole like, oh, Will Still, he supports West Ham, so he must be fucking amazing. It's a bit like our Blimmin' Academy. Oh, he must be great. No, Will Still would have been good for Sunderland because then we could see.
Yeah. Go on now.
What I disagree with people, and not necessarily what I disagree with, but this will never change, by the way, is people say, oh, the negativity is as bad as it's been. Maybe, but I witnessed negativity under all the previous managers.
Yes.
That's just what happens. I think what people actually don't realise is, for the most part, football in this country, football fans in this country, they like it with the national team. They're all like it with their clubs. It's not just West Ham fans. It's an incredibly negative atmosphere, and it's quite draining to be a part of, and it actually does bring your mood down. And most of the time when you speak to a football fan on a match day, they actually don't seem that happy. Even when they win, they're happy for a couple of days, then they're on to the next issue. When they lose, they're complaining, it ruins their weekend. I've had to sort of take a step back from that this year and sort of, I think it's important to realise that the one match will not change everything. Okay, it's not good to see a team lose, but you can't let football affect your life all the time, because it does drain people and it makes people so negative.
Look at that comment from Charlie.
Yeah, there you go. But also,
if we
also look at why Lopetegui left Wolves. Oh, he wasn't going to get the money he wanted for financial. He wasn't. He was promised more money for the transfer window, and he left. Yeah, but he left. He left when the club is struggling financially. What? Because he couldn't hack it. Because he wouldn't be able to sign players. That says you're not a good manager. You don't believe in what you've got.
Someone said to me the other day, before we sort of move on, they turned around and said to me, when Graham Potter's got the taste of Chelsea, he ain't going to want to come. He don't want to downgrade to West Ham. He's looking at that Manchester United job big time, Potter. Yeah, and for me, West Ham will end up with a person who's just who's makeshift. It's a makeshift sort of.
Anyway.
Like, I don't know what the future holds, and I've always said this, and I've noticed a lot of people are starting to say about Sullivan, and rightfully so. People should start mentioning Sullivan, because I think Sullivan is the problem at the minute, because I just don't trust the geezer at all. But obviously, right, everyone's rated him. What did you?
I've not rated him.
Go.
The year as a whole. Prague gets an 8, so that's already up to an 8. The fan atmosphere, I'd give a 0. I'm not talking about the atmosphere in away games, by the way. The games I've been to the away end has actually been quite good, but I'm talking about negativity.
Southampton away, Alf. Stains.
Southampton away. Yeah, that was pretty. That was good.
God.
That was last season, though. Not this year as a whole has been different. I think.
I'd give fan atmosphere and everything a 0. Prague an 8. I'd give home game experience a 1 because they're crap. The
ball boys get a 0.
Yeah. Ball boys get a 0. The refs are underrated.
Stewards get a 0.
Moyes' strike as well on the volley. Oh, yeah, the ball boy gets a 10.
That's something we've forgotten about. The people coming on here and blaming the ball boys for one of our losses. I can't remember what game that was.
That was about 3 games ago. I can't even remember who we faced.
No. Let's touch on that, because I don't think people were blaming the ball boys.
They need to pay them better.
No, I wasn't blaming them. But when it's their job to get the ball and then literally walk in like that.
Fuck, he triggered there. You've got an interaction there.
No, but come on. When you're under the cosh, you literally don't do it, and you're just standing there and you're not even doing your job properly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't even get involved. It wound me up so much. It did really wind me up.
Don't ask Mitch what year of school they're in, because it rhymes with tree.
Mate, I remember, right? Who was it? What game was it? She's going to bug me now. I said, like, I think there was an half term. I think it was in October time. Like it was Halloween or something like that. And she's going into it on the pool boys and
It was
saying,
Everton, I think. I think it was
yeah,
Everton.
I think it might have even been Everton. Yeah, fucking hell, what a time. Let's get this comment from Charlie. What's the
Oh.
best bit of Christmas dinner?
Go round the panel, Fever. Go to
Yeah, we'll go around the panel so everyone sort of talks over each other. Lucas. Lucas, I'm going to ask you this. What is an American Christmas dinner?
You know what? You know what's weird? Your Christmas dinner is like our Thanksgiving.
Domino's.
Many people have turkey on Christmas in England. From what I've seen, it's not like that here at all. It's really just like
Domino's.
But no. And I'll give my rating on the season after this question. But it's one of those things where you just like you have what you like, and it depends on if you're trying to be a bit classy, a bit seasonal. Like if you're trying to keep it within season, a turkey or a ham, just like Thanksgiving, isn't bad. But like I know people that do like a Christmas lasagna, which I'm all for. Love some lasagna.
I fucking hate that. Mrs. cooks
Christmas fucking lasagna.
Mate,
you love the Sopranos. Don't
that
even
is
act like
disgusting.
that. You can't love the Sopranos and say that. You're a fraud for that.
Mitch, what would you say?
I've never had lasagna.
Tony Soprano would not have a fucking Christmas lasagna.
He would put out a shooter, mate. He'd put out Mrs.
Listen, for the record, I've never had lasagna on Christmas. That's what I'm only saying what I hear. But like me personally, I think we'll usually do like ham or turkey, whatever. So kind of like Thanksgiving, but I'm not a huge Thanksgiving guy. So Christmas, there's a little bit more freedom to do what you want. So it varies. It depends on the families. Like there's some people that do Thanksgiving that they'll do literally anything. They don't care of keeping it traditional, which I respect.
Do you have a starter at Christmas?
No, we just literally pack the plate in, just put it all on there and go at it.
Yeah. Give me a number for Moyes and this season quickly before we move on.
Yeah, I'll keep it short. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because not everything's perfect. The trophy, Prague, 10 out of 10. But like what the boys have been saying, the atmosphere, it's not good enough, and that's partially on us, and that's partially on David Sullivan and the bullshit that he's given us and moved us away from. I mean, how can you expect to move people from a church into a new church and just like go about it the same way? But 9 out of 10 for me. Trophy's fantastic. But I wish we were a bit more united on things. But again, people have opinions, rightfully so. Some people have different motives on what gets them to West Ham, what they want to see from West Ham. And for me, I get it to a point, but like ultimately I care about results. I want to see us win some trophies, but at the same time, I want to have a great day out. I want to go home and away, have a blistering time. I want to drink with the lads and just have a good time, and hopefully West Ham get a result.
What about you, WestHamOnline, with Christmas dinner? What are you saying?
Right. Brilliant question. Right, I'll break down what I have.
I can't wait to hear
You've
that.
got-
No, yeah, what's the best bit? What's the best bit? Simple question.
Mine's a bit different.
Go on.
I've got my turkey, but I don't really like turkey, so I have a bit of beef as well.
Right.
Obviously, you've got your roasties. The pigs in blankets is second. My favourite bit, I don't know if everyone has it, but it's my favourite. One of my favourite foods. It's unreal. Perfect cauliflower cheese.
Oh,
That's my favourite bit.
Mate,
No.
what are you doing now? Go on.
I promise you can't top a good cauliflower cheese.
yeah, collie cheese.
You know what's funny? The pigs in blanket thing, right? I love pigs in blanket, but that is like a tailgating like party type of hors d'oeuvre. Like that's not like you lot love to have that on a holiday or something like that. And to me, I look at that, I'm like, I like it, but like you have that at like someone's like housewarming party or something like that.
Lucas, do me a favour.
You
got a window in your room.
I can't fit through
Don't
it. So
say it.
look.
Don't fucking say it.
I know you can fit through it.
Disgusting.
String bean.
I know. What about you, Clive? Christmas.
My favourite thing, because obviously Yorkshire pudding's always on Sunday roast, so you can't really say it's your favourite on that basis, but it's a close second. But pigs and blankets, that's definitely a number one for me.
What about you, Mitch?
The gravy.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lee
Stuffing.
in the chat. You cannot compare a good lasagna to a pot noodle. It's two complete different things. Lasagna, that is like you cook that thing with love. You put
Yeah,
Having lasagna on Christmas Day is
that is a criminal
disgusting.
offence, mate.
Yeah,
mate.
Lucas, you know what?
It is a
I'm gonna
criminal
say it
offence.
okay.
Bit of a
We're gonna
disgrace.
no. So if we celebrate Thanksgiving, right, we're gonna have turkey twice a year. Turkey's overrated.
Thanksgiving.
No, but you don't just have turkey. You have turkey, you have a bit of beef, and a bit of chicken.
You
I
Bit of
just
gammon.
think forget Thanksgiving for the year, just so you can endure a good Christmas dinner. Have your lasagna on Thanksgiving.
No, you don't do. That's so uncultured.
That's mate. I'll tell you what. I've never known that about lasagna. I'll go next. I love stuffing. I love pigs in blankets. I love roast potatoes. I love food.
Be stuffing on Christmas. I can't get
So you
behind that
just
because
love
that's what
everything.
people eat
I
on
love
Thanksgiving.
food. I love food.
Fucking love food. One thing I can't stand is Brussels sprouts. No,
Oh, I like
don't do
them.
it. Nah,
I
mate,
love
not
them.
for me. Yeah. What's the other? Broccoli. If you have broccoli on it or anything like that, no, fuck that.
Broccoli's on it.
Do you know what I mean?
Basically,
Can't-
anything green.
anything
Yeah.
green.
You have got to take that to an account when you are responding to me because you guys don't have Thanksgiving. So all these foods that you're saying, we literally eat on Thanksgiving. And some people love that Thanksgiving food, and then some people like me, I'm not really into it. So like having that twice within a month and
6
a
weeks.
month is overkill.
Would you do that?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's disgraceful,
Well,
Tommy.
that barbecue on Christmas Day is what they do in Australia.
Yeah.
So it's a barbecue
Oh,
or fish.
That actually just reminded me. We'll eat steak on Christmas.
Oh mate,
You know
you're
what that
killing me.
reminded me, Lucas? Have you
Steak
got a
on
toilet?
Christmas, you
Fucking-
cannot criticize. You can't criticize steak
Have
on
you got a
Christmas.
toilet in your house, Lucas, that your head can sort of fit down?
No, I use your face.
Yeah. What about you, Mitch? What's your Christmas tradition? Food?
What's my
It's
normal Christmas dinner?
Right, no, but is there anything you don't like at Christmas? Anything that you like?
I
apart
actually
from
like
fucking
everything
lasagna.
besides from Brussels sprouts. I can't stand Brussels sprouts.
I'll tell you what I hate. I hate fucking Christmas crackers with their stupid shit jokes and stupid party hat.
Matt, I can
See, I
imagine
do.
you-
So
I do
y'all
like
have
that.
fortune cookies
I
on
like
Christmas,
that.
is what you're saying.
You know, me and Fever once had a cracker together, and we got a party hat out, and he's still wearing it to this day.
Thank you very much, Alf. Thank you
Sounds
very
like
much,
you
Alf.
just have a Sunday fucking roast on Christmas. Like,
No, mate.
Alfie.
Alfie, mate.
Criminal.
Alfie.
That
Yeah.
is criminal.
Criminal offence for Alfie. Yeah, me. He's getting
That
docked.
was 2003. I would have been 16 days old at the time.
Fuck me, mate. I know. So what about sort of traditional Christmas stuff though? Like what about breakfast? What do you have for breakfast in the morning? Do you have anything for breakfast?
I have bacon sandwiches.
Yeah,
A bacon sandwich. That's
I have a
it.
bacon sarnie as well in the morning.
people have fucking what is it, salmon and or something? I see.
Yeah, people
Fucking freaks.
smoked salmon blinis. They
Yeah,
basically do smoked
it's
salmon
called-
blinis with like Bucks Fizz and shit like that.
Mate.
Like salmon and capers.
Yeah,
Shit like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Like
The
me.
Lucas,
What, Alf? What?
Go on now.
who did
Oh,
you
mate,
lose to in your Christmas cracker?
that Irish coffee, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just
Lucas.
superb.
A little
Who
bit
did
of
you lose
Baileys.
to when you done your Christmas cracker thing?
Say that again.
When you pulled your Christmas cracker, who did you lose to in your family? Because
No,
that hat
we don't do
is a
that.
I
monstrosity.
never lost.
Fair
All
enough.
right, your
Right.
trim is dead as fuck.
And we've seen your boat race, and it is a bit rough, but we won't even mention it.
But like for me, again, Christmas and Thanksgiving here, like everyone does it completely different. Like
Oh,
we just do, like my family, we don't really do anything special. Like
oh mate, listen, I love Christmas. Keith Knight, James, Lucas, Alfie, Mitchell, Clive, have a merry Christmas, my friends, directors, managers, and people. Come and go. We are the life. Come on, you irons. Got there in the
thank
end.
you, Keith. Absolute
Fuck yeah,
legend.
mate.
And it is now
Yeah,
New
mate.
Year's Eve.
Yeah, I do apologise for that. I will say that. But Fucking hell, man. I'm struggling to fucking talk with Alfie in the fucking room, mate. Yeah, that's nerves, that is. That's nerves. Yeah,
Do I
listen.
make you nervous, James?
Yeah, you do, mate. Fucking, you make me nervous every time you come on this stream, mate. Like, every single time. You know
That's
what I mean?
funny. He makes me violent.
Yeah, like every time, mate. Amount of people that have DM'd me and said, like, you got to not have Alfie on your streams because he's a prick. And then, like, I come through the comments section down below. It's Alfie's a cunt. Alfie, I want to kill Alfie. Yeah.
Alfie who? Alfie
who? Yeah,
who?
yeah. Alfie who? That fucking who ain't got a clue. I've heard that one before. Who ain't got a clue? And yeah, just fucking madness. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, here you go. Little question for you lads. Your worst ever Xmas present. This is gonna be interesting.
So can I quickly request after this? Can we play a game of who's most likely to? Because I think we know each other enough to like play that. If anyone wants to send their suggestions in,
go ahead. Right, worst of a present, Clive.
Oh, it's always just getting the same shit every year. That stupid Links Africa gift set. Every year.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
What would you do,
Every
Mitch, if your
year.
missus turn it up and went, here you go, Mitch, I've got a present for you, and just give you a Links Africa set?
Oh, he can't.
I've lost it. I've lost it.
It's finally
Oh,
gone.
fuck.
He sold it. It's in the hands of another.
Sadly, he's not like Lucas. He don't have a real one.
No, I'll put the fucking
That's,
stand in that
that's
one,
true. I do not have a gun. Contrary to popular belief, I do not own a gun.
No, truthfully, worst Christmas present I've ever had. Probably I got a Glock 3000 when I was about 15.
You got what?
Wait, you
What?
gave a Gluck 3000.
No, I got a
What?
Glock 3000.
Right.
Someone
I
in
don't know
your
what that is.
family gave you that as a present.
Do you want to know the worst present I ever had?
Ugh.
Right.
And
And this is going to make you
tell
laugh,
me
yeah?
why it's that hat.
Right, this hat's great, bruv. Right, 100%. It's better than your boat race because you're scared to show your face, bruv. 100%. Worst present I ever got was my parents decided to be bastards one year, and I really wanted a bike for Christmas. And instead of getting me a bike, they got me a fucking lock and no bike. I was fucking fuming, mate. I opened up all my presents, and last present that they gave me was a lock. Like a bike lock that you sort of when you like lock your bike up and everything like on street corners and stuff.
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same old thing, Elf. And yeah, listen, give me a fucking lock for my bike, and I had no bike. And I went, well, where's the bike? And they went, well, we ain't got a bike, mate. You have to wait till next year. And I had to wait the whole fucking year for a fucking bike for this lock.
And then in that time, he lost the lock.
Yeah, and the
Then
lock was
Watson
fucking.
says live,
He probably
the
didn't want a
worst
bike
gift
anymore
this
either.
week is that night.
Yeah. What about you, Lucas?
Revived.
Mine was a bit of a combo. Worst present that I can remember that I received was a pair of shoes or trainers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, and a shirt that matched them, and it was one of the worst, ugliest things I've ever seen. If there's any sneakerheads out there, people that know their trainers, they were called they're Nike foam posits. They were called Weathermans, and literally it was like it was the ugliest sneaker of all time. And then there was a shirt.
Foam posits are a specific kind of person that can wear that. Like, it's
hey,
not an
shout out
easy
to the
one to pull off.
DMV. Shout out to my area, my love. We rock them. But this colorway was extra hideous. My mom got me a shirt to match with it, and it was absolutely disgraceful, almost. And from that point on, mind you, I was in like high school, I think. From that point on, it was one of those things that was so bad where it was like, my mom just, listen, give me a list of what you want, and we'll call it there, because she's not the greatest with surprises.
Yeah, I know. What about you, Alf? Worst present you ever got? And don't say it's a David Moyes mug.
No,
It's
I don't
true,
really have one.
apparently.
I'm thankful for every gift I've got.
Do you get gifts at Christmas, Elf?
Yeah.
With his foul mouth and attitude, absolutely
Nowadays,
not.
I just ask for. I just ask
What?
Santa for money. I don't want nothing no more. But
What would your nan say?
Money's
about
so boring.
What would your nan say about your Twitter antics, Elf?
well, she's on there, isn't she?
Is she? Is she on Twitter?
Yeah,
Is she?
she got 800k views.
I actually offered Alfie money to get his nan to like say a specific sentence. I can't remember what it was, but I told Alf I'd give him good money if she could recite.
I've asked her so many times to get on the. I asked her a couple of days ago to give her thoughts on the Liverpool game, and she wouldn't do it before the game. This was, and I also
Why
asked
should
her
I do it?
because she said, "Oh, everyone's going to think who's that old cow," and she thinks she'll get sent to a mental asylum at the age of 84. So I don't think she wants to be on there again.
What a sweet woman.
Oh,
Shout
bless
out.
her.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
But
Alf,
it is
what-
her birthday on Christmas.
is it?
Yeah,
Stinker.
Christmas Day.
To be
Yeah.
fair, that is the worst day to have your birthday.
That is the worst
Yeah.
day. Imagine being that unlucky, innit? That you're born on the day like that you get like you're supposed to
It's
get
Unlucky,
Oh.
but you're also blessed at the same time. Unless you're atheist. Then,
Shocking day for the mother. She's meant to be having a Christmas dinner, but nope.
shocking
Just
day
have
for
some-
atheists out there.
No, instead the Christmas dinner's between her legs, fucking getting pulled out.
What do you mean by that, Clive?
Fucking hell.
bit extreme, bit extreme, but you know.
Well, you
I don't know.
where you can eat the placenta and all that shit. No? That's her Christmas
Yeah,
dinner.
Oh dear.
That's a bit grim. What about listen, Mitch, right? Mitch has got a bird. Would you have a matching jumper or matching onesie with your bird, Mitch, on
He's
Christmas
whipped,
Day?
so he definitely would.
Oh, he definitely does. Yeah.
By the way, his girlfriend.
I would.
shot me.
Did you?
I would, yeah. Royce is 20, yeah. I would have, yeah.
You're a disgrace.
I can't, mate.
Disgrace of a man.
I can't.
Oh,
I would.
really
Fever
can't.
just under side eye. I
Call,
saw her in there.
call me what you want. Call me what you want. I would.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's a sin. Would you, Elf? If you had a bird?
No, not a
If you
chance.
If you Alf, would you
No,
speak to the bird, Elf?
Alfie's just like, why do you think I go to Iron Apple? I just shag anyone I see. I tell
Yeah.
him on WestHamOnline.
Mate, yeah, he must give it all the big one when he's out, and he. Do you know what I'm saying? Alf, what
Actually,
was
I've
you
got a
going to
secret
It's-
Santa tomorrow.
Do
I've got-
you know what? Do you know what his chat line is? He's like, I don't have big dick energy. I got big Moyes energy. The BME.
That jumper better
Yeah.
be Da Vinci or something. I'll wear it.
I've
though.
got a secret Santa tomorrow, right? And I've asked Pussy Man Dan for a message that I was going to give
Yes.
to her, who I've got. Sadly, he's told me 5 times he'd send it, and I haven't got it yet. So I had to order the most boring thing of all time.
Oh, if this is possible, Al, for my birthday, February 6th, if Pussyman Dan does have a cameo, I would absolutely love.
He's going to bring one out. He said. He said
Oh,
he's going to make one.
Oh, good. So
It's a
mark down
charge like
mark
30
down.
quid, isn't he?
February 6th. I need a Pussyman Dan shout out for my birthday.
He'll make a lot of that. I think.
Oh, he'll make some dough for sure.
Have you seen that Felipe guy, the Man United fan who does the?
Yeah.
He's got. He's
I'm
making a lot.
convinced. I'm convinced about a certain something with that man.
Yeah, don't.
I'm convinced he's got no problems whatsoever. I reckon he's fully well.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ben Watson does make a good point, though. 29th of February. Ugh, not a great date. You would technically be
Nah,
like,
that's
I don't
true.
know how old you are, but me, technically, I'd be like 14 or 15, something like that.
But you know what? Even though it's like bad if you're born on Christmas, like, I feel like if you're born anytime
Fuck
late
leap
December
years.
or
Fuck 'em.
any time in December is gonna suck because like your presents are gonna be less because there's two days to.
I know so many
shit
people with birthdays from like December 22nd to the new year.
Yeah, literally, it's my girlfriend's birthday, 22nd, and then one of my mates, she's born Christmas Day. So yeah, I've got so many mates as well, and it's like, really, do you want to really fancy being born right now? Like, it's already a
Exactly.
struggle to pay for shit.
Do
Where's
any of you
James
have?
disappeared to?
I don't know, but do any of you have like actual like Christmas traditions? Like for me,
I think Fever's just jumped in the toilet or something. Oh, there he is.
I don't like. I don't have
Oh,
any.
wank.
I don't have like any like yearly
I'm not,
traditions.
and I'm 20.
You are. You're 15,
Now
mate.
fucking act like it.
I mean,
But like Christmas.
Actually, no. Alfie, Katie's one day older than you.
It was her birthday on the 8th, really?
She's 7th. Oh, 7th of December.
Oh, she's 2
2
days.
days.
Fair enough.
I think I would like it with Doctor, that you would be Doctor Who. I don't know, mate. Alfie. I feel sorry for Alfie because everyone fucking hates him on the old YouTube community. I must admit, every time I hear
he gets off to that.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. To sort of round it up, lads. All right, what you saying about sort of? Well, this obviously we spoke about this year, spoke about Christmas. It's been good on here, isn't it?
Who's most likely
E20.
to?
Do you know what I mean? It's been good on E20. What was you
Alfie's
going to say,
5'9".
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it's true. Alf, what was you saying about? You wanted to say something or speak about something earlier on?
I wanted the people to put in the chat like suggestions for if we were to play who is most likely to. So I can put one forward here. Who is most likely to, out of everyone here, to get in a car accident?
Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch.
I think I would say me.
Mitch is the most impatient person.
I'm going Clive.
Yeah,
I get bad
that's
low
not a
rage as well.
shout. That's not a bad shout.
What's your
No.
reasoning for Mitch, people?
He's just Mitch.
just Mitch.
He also
100%.
doesn't know how to drive. So
I was about to say he can't drive, I can't drive, so it would make sense if it was one of us.
Mine was just going to be you can't see over the wheel, Clive. But
I was doing driving lessons.
There's that as
I've done
well.
a driving lesson last
There's
Tuesday.
that one.
oh, real quick, I got
There's nothing a booster seat doesn't do.
I got to
Oh,
put this
fuck
into
me.
existence, Mitch. When you get your license, permit, whatever you guys call it over there, you need to get a GoPro. Start a YouTube channel, Mitch's Road Rage. It would be class.
That would be funny, man.
You'd have to do a lot of editing and bleeping, but it would be funny as hell.
Oh god, yeah.
I never forget when you
I
done
get
that
very
video.
pissed off.
I never forget that video you done in Prague, that little vlog, and that person walked in front of the
Exactly
fucking camera.
that.
Right. And he goes, right, and then Clive's just standing like, oh, thanks for that. And then Mitch is like, you fucking.
Oh yeah. I do
Do you
remember.
know what I mean? Oh,
What's a
mate.
bitch? What's a fucking cunt she was?
Well, I feel like being sarcastic sort of was enough, and then Mitch was just like, "Nah, you're a."
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah, I know, mate.
What is
What
most
is he
likely
going to do to me?
Go on, Alf. I think this is your part
Give
of
us
the.
who's most likely to, Fever, from you.
Who's most likely to end up with a night in jail?
Mitch, definitely Mitch.
No, he's
It'll
not.
be
He's
Mitch.
not,
No.
he's not that
No,
wild.
that wouldn't be.
No, it'll be Mitch for public indecency. He's having a wank on the side of a street.
What?
That's bad, Mitch.
I'll tell you what he did do in Prague, which is still
That's what I
absolutely
mean.
filth.
That's exactly
What
why
did
I
he
said
do?
it. It's
What did he do?
exactly
We're not talking
why
about
I
this.
said it.
If you talk about this, boys, don't you dare talk about this now on here. Off air, you can
mate.
talk about it. Don't bring it up on here, please.
Well,
Fuck,
I'm going to go with Fever for a fight after losing the game with Paul.
Mate. I'm gonna be straight. I've been
You know
involved.
what? I think James. I would say James.
In a game of pool.
Mate, I'll be straight. I've been following people for years with the pool and everything, and they've played for a lot of money. Like some of them have played for like 100 grand. Some of them, man, kick-off fights I've seen, mate. Literally, people are just literally going into everyone because they've just lost 50 grand. Fuck it now, bad. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're probably right there. Go on, Lucas. Give us one of these ones. Give us a good one.
Goodness.
I'll read the chat out. James, you need to stay alive. A proper true Cockney, born and bred. Only one that talks sense out.
What's up, Dan?
That's thank God,
Have
mate.
that, Dan.
Thank God
Have that. Have that, you fucking melt. Have that.
I love the way he started that. James needs to stay alive.
Stay alive.
Interesting
No,
You better
I'm on the
respect
verge
the
of-
damn God, Mitch.
Right,
Respect.
Yeah.
Lucas, what's your one?
Who is most likely to? Oh my goodness! I literally did not prepare for this.
Here you go. I've got one here. How many of you have ever been in the back of a police car?
Never.
That'd be
I never have.
Boy.
twice.
None of us.
Yeah, twice. No comment. No comment indeed.
Unless it's against Tottenham or Millwall scum.
Yeah. I've got to be honest. Fucking hell.
Okay,
Please,
here's
Sam.
one. Who is most likely to avoid a scrap at a London derby if there was one to like occur right in front of you? Like,
What would you like to avoid?
yeah.
Alfie,
Alfie.
100% Alfie, definitely Alfie.
Alfie a fold.
I bet Alfie's one of those. He's about
Al-
5 feet away. He's doing it.
Alfie will go like Alfie.
Yeah, and
sort
it
of
literally
geezer.
last second he just turns. He's like,
Yeah. Alfie's sort of geezer say, "Can I put my camera on before I have a fight?"
He's 10 feet away. There's a brawl going on. You want some? You want some?
Yeah,
He doesn't
he's
go
the sort of geezer that when like there's a row, he's on the train. He's giving it when the train's pulling away. 100%. Definitely Alfie, that is, mate.
Me and Lucas talk about the other night, weren't we, Lucas? But me and you having a scrap and dying for good calls at West Ham.
I would die for the cause for sure.
I would die for the calls.
Yeah. I've got one for you to round it up with West Ham. Yeah. You got start, sub, sell.
Oh, I love this one.
Lucas Paqueta,
I think he's gonna say Luke.
Mohamed Kudus, Jared Bowen.
Sell
Now-
Paqueta, start Bowen, bench Kudus.
Yeah, I agree with Lucas.
that's what I was going to go with because
Hey!
think about it. Paqueta get a profit, especially with the release clause.
Yeah.
He's inconsistent. Kudus, yeah, he's been good, but Bowen's been good for how many seasons for us?
Bowen's got to start. He's getting the goals.
Yeah.
Dan, if you come at me one more time, mate, I'm going to have to send
I agree.
serious law away.
Yeah. What about
Start
What
bench
about-
sell West Ham spaces. Kane, Richard, aka
Clarendon Blues.
thoughts on a cloud, aka Peaceful Mind, or Esteemed Hammer.
Steam Hammer?
Right. I think Elite is the best talker I've ever seen.
Right.
I think he's an incredible speaker and I think he's a great rattler.
You're definitely noshing him off.
100%.
I'd
Their
say
sexual
Kane-
favours.
I've never seen such a lick ass for some random geezer that he calls elite as well in my life.
We've met him, haven't we? No,
I
Mitch,
agree.
me and you have met him, haven't we?
Yeah, we met him a little away.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Right, go on. What was the question? You got Steed
Well, you
Hammer,
gave the question.
True Hammer, and you got
Oh.
Elite, yeah?
Start bench sell.
Oh, mate. I'll tell you what, I'm going to say this. Esteem Hammer does talk well. Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of credit because he sort of talks with
He's so
like,
esteemed, he doesn't need credit.
yeah, but I'd say he's proper. I think Kane's brilliant. I think Kane knows how to troll in a certain way, but he also knows how to be serious in a certain way and all. And he can balance it out. Like I know from doing the spaces with them, I know when they're serious and when they start fading into that sort of trolling.
Funnily enough,
Fucking-
they're doing a space at the moment, the truth about David Moyes.
Yeah, I saw
Well,
that.
Yeah, well, you know. So yeah, and I'm gonna be saying like elite. He's just fucking elite.
I
mate,
would
let's be
go-
honest.
I would have to stay true to my bond. I'd have to start Kane because he is the one and only true hammer. I have nothing.
Yeah, I like Kane.
admiration and respect for him. I would have to bench George because he's a good bench option. He'll come in when I need him, and I'd have to sell Elite because he might be worth a bit of dough because he does talk. He talks. That's what he does. He talks.
He does fucking talk, mate. I noticed it the other day when he talks.
But who is most likely to laugh at a few?
Last one. Space the last one.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah,
Who's most what?
likely to laugh at a funeral?
Me, because I've done.
Say it
Anyways.
again.
Laugh at a funeral.
Fucking
Me.
hell, Mitch.
Me.
Me, I'm really bad. Really bad.
I
You
laugh
laugh?
like literally my first reaction when something bad happens or like everything I cope with in life I just laugh at and it's
Yeah.
really bad. Like if something awkward happens, something bad happens, I'm just like, oh, that's
No, but when you
shit.
see like a montage, you know when that person's died, I've seen it before where they play a montage.
what, like in a
I
wake?
think I'm the same. I feel the same. It's really like it's just like
It's
I
the
find it really
music.
over dramatic.
Music.
It's music that does you. Fucking you are evil bastards, mate. honestly.
No,
How bad is it? But it's also the sounds people make when they cry as well.
You can relate, like, you know they're dead, and suddenly a photo of them when they were 7 building a sandcastle pops up on the montage.
I know, mate.
I hate like that's probably the one thing I wish I could fix about myself is that like my first reaction is to laugh. It's like it always is, and it sometimes comes across very rude, and it's just like it's not
Yeah.
like that. I just
Hey,
don't know
this
what
is
to
the
do.
final one of the night, and it's from the Queen as well. Would you rather shag a goat, but no one ever knows about it, or not shag a goat, but everyone thinks you have for the rest of your life?
Not shag a
God.
goat and think everyone
I'd
think
take
everyone
the
thinks
first
I have.
option.
You would shag a goat, Alf.
Well, yeah, because if everyone thinks you have, you're never. There's no coming back from that.
I think you could play that off easily.
Do you think that Alfie should ever shag the goat, Mitch?
Nah, but I agree with Alfie.
He's
I
a
would
sheep
rather do.
shagger.
I'd rather do the first one.
Oh, you bunch of hillbillies, mate. A lot of you, but I love you just the way you are. What about you, Clive, to round up?
I'll go with everyone can just think I have.
And to be
I
fair,
think I could.
if
do
you're
it.
worried about finding a significant other, there is probably someone out there that they wouldn't do
Oh my
it,
God.
but they are
Man's
intrigued by the
fine,
thought
mate.
that you did do that. And
Oh,
Man won't ever stop.
thank God, mate. It's straight into Alfie, mate. He's calling you a virgin, Alf. Is that true? Is that
Dan, I'll
fake
send a
news?
message to Dan here now.
no,
Love you, Dan.
Alfie's got to hit the quote like from the other guys with the Rock. Where he
Yeah.
goes, no comment. After they ask him if he's dating Kim Kardashian, no comment.
Definitely, mate. I'll definitely think Alfie's Alf, are you a Jaffa? You're a Jaffa cake. Do you like?
Am I a Jaffa tape? No.
Yeah. What do you like, Alf? I don't know.
cake.
He's not getting any tail with that dead drum.
I know, mate. He has got some
Oh, I've
fucking
got
dead trim,
the
mate.
best hairline you're ever likely to see.
That doesn't mean you have good hair.
You have got one of them
Incredible
faces. Alf, I'm going to be straight with you, yeah? I understand why you don't have your camera on, yeah? But you have definitely got one of them faces where that people just want to fucking slap. You got that sort of fucking face that you go, that little cheeky, like, fucking cunt, right? He needs to fucking slap. And
Alfie's got a smile where, like, it's like,
He's got a devious smile.
yeah. Oh, he has. He has.
Little devil.
Has he looked at you, Mitch, and gone like with that smile of his?
No, Mitch told me before I've got great eyes. He said to me, Alfie, we're in the coaching meeting. He said, Alfie, you've got great eyes.
You should have seen the smile that Alfie gave me when me, him, and Mitch had a incident.
Oh, right,
pizza.
yeah. I remember that.
What was that?
Disgusting.
When Lucas was eating all that food.
Ugh,
No, but do you know what it is
mate.
to smile? Is when I'm winding someone. You can imagine me on Twitter when I really am winding someone up, the smile comes out.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. What's the most famous block person that has happened to you, Alf? Who's blocked you?
Who's the most famous person that's blocked you?
John Terry.
John Terry's
and I got
blocked you.
sent out of sixth form because of it.
What? You got sent out? What?
Because I was laughing when he did it. It was in sixth form with my mate. I commented on John Terry's photo about Wayne Bridge, and he blocked me.
That's class. That's class.
That's good.
I know, mate. I know. Right, let's wrap this up there, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure this year. Right, I'm going to say this before we wrap up. I want every one of you to have a good Christmas this year with your family, with like friends and loved ones and everything. It's been
I was to say, Holly's putting some very sexual
she's on one, mate.
requests in.
Well, we know what Peter's doing after this.
Fucking, I ain't doing nothing, mate. I'm going to bed. So yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, listen, it's been an absolute fucking pleasure. Let's really shut the fuck up. I'm trying to finish this fucking show, mate. Honestly.
Can you show us your tree, Peter?
What? Oh, fucking hell. Here you go.
Tree for the Christmas spirit.
Oh, thank God.
There you go. Bit of Christmas spirit there. I've got a tree next to me. I got the long walk home for Moyes behind because that's where
now
we
can we see your bush?
No, you can't, Alf. Right, can I finish this off, Alf? Is that all right? Thank you very much. Right, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure this year. I'm going to say that. We've had some good moments, we've had some bad moments, we've had some like Alfie being a prick on numerous occasions, but we accept him on this channel because no one else will accept him anywhere else, sadly.
Yeah, look, hurry up, James. Your partner's waiting.
Yeah, I know. Right. She's getting a timeout, mate. 100%. Timeout.
Oh.
But listen, it's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed it with you boys. Don't get me wrong, we have our moments, but we crack on. It is what it is. So yeah, listen, have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. I really do mean that. It's been obviously with the cost of living crisis and everything, right? Try and make Christmas as best as you can, mate, at the end of the day. And that is it from all of you boys, apart from me, because I'll be back at the weekend to discuss Manchester United. All the boys are out enjoying their lives, but the show must go on.
Oh, I will be there. 7:30 a.m. kickoff.
So where are you going for it?
My bed.
Your bed.
Cover's over me.
Can I quickly deliver a message?
Hey!
Go on.
If you are to do anything this Christmas, make sure it's backing David Moyes.
Oh, fucking hell, Alfie. All that for that, you fucking twat. All that for twat. I mean,
Merry
take care.
Christmas to everyone. Have a happy holiday if you don't celebrate Christmas. Wagwan, we love you all.
Take care. A bush.
Fever.